Right, let's hear from Richard Onyonka.
But you know, I'm outnumbered, so you should have given me more time. I hope you'll give me more time.
Why are you outnumbered?
I'm outnumbered because everyone was questioning me about Naivasha.
About Naivasha?
Yeah, so you'll give me a second bite at it.
Of course I will.
Okay.
But we need to go sequentially. Let's just go back to Herman Manyora. Richard Onyonka, just hold on to your thoughts.
You see, I want to repeat here that nobody can stop reggae. It's about BBI moving. I said there were people in Kakamega who didn't smell the coffee, even as it was seriously percolating in the kitchen. Now, there's another team that is not smelling the percolating coffee. This is the people in Naivasha. What Raila is doing has taken reggae to the people, and the people are dancing reggae. And they will dance all the way to the referendum vote. You see, in other words, the way BBI is being played, and they are playing catch-up and they are doing it wrongly, Gladys Bos-Chalet, is that Raila and his team and Uhuru have succeeded to take this thing to the people. That's why these rallies are happening in the manner they are happening. It's about now engaging the people, and the people are now almost fully engaged, and they are dancing reggae.
But what is the mode of engagement?
The way they have done it. This is politics. So these other guys are trying to create order, and I've said it here. Oh, let us be systematic. Let us solve the issues. Let us isolate. Politics is never played like that anywhere in the world. Politics is a game that has its own rules.
I tend to wonder, what is the mode of engagement?
Rule number one, there will be no rules.
Engagement, you come to a rally, then I attend, then you've engaged me?
Pardon?
Is engagement, you come to a rally, then once now we have people,
they are
and
not
you talk
talking
to us,
to people. The issues Amason Kingi was raising are issues that had been canvassed by 3,000 delegates before. In Kakamega rally at Buhungu, a meeting had been held in Bungoma of delegates before. And the things being presented in Kakamega to Wako on behalf of BBI were things that the people of Western Province or Mulembe Nation felt strongly about. And the same applies to what Kingi was presenting in that rally. Those were issues that had been canvassed and discussed by people of the coast.
So those are
but what I'm saying,
yes,
the issues are not even important now. What is important is the politics. And this is the percolating coffee which people are not smelling.
Thank you.
And that's what I'm saying. Gladys Bos and the people in Naivasha are chasing the wrong horse. The other horse is going, and the people are on the horse, and they are dancing, and they are happy, and they are waiting only for the referendum.
Thank you.
To pass it.
Right, thank you. Let's Okongo Mogini, your response?
Yeah, first, you know, when you are a leader, it's not good to mislead your followers. Because I've just heard from Gladys Bos-Chalet that there are leaders from Kisii who are in Naivasha to discuss about the future maybe of the Kisii region. I don't know.
No, it's not yet, the Kisii region.
Or the country.
The manner of engagement in the BBI
now,
process. You
can imagine, Dibal, that we had a meeting in Kisii where all leaders from that region were in attendance, including our CS Matiang'i. And then you tell these elected leaders that don't attend that meeting and air your views. And mark you that meeting in Kisii, we had the stakeholders engaging a day before we had the rally, who were giving their views. And as their representative, you should be there to champion issues that affect the Kisiis. Now you want to say that you as William Samoei Ruto, you want to convince the leaders from Kisii region not to attend such an important engagement, then you take them to Naivasha, where the people you represent are not even in attendance. And you misleading your followers. Because what I expected from Jubilee is to do what I saw in Mombasa. Go to where the discussions are taking place, air your views, and fight for your alternative view to be put on the table. That's what engagement is all about. Now, even if you go to Naivasha and you say you have marshaled, I don't know, you say 200 people, how are you going to make sure that you know, what you discuss in Naivasha will find its way to BBI? My thought would have been that instead of, you know, trying to do what is happening, I think Naivasha is basically a counter to what is happening, the move by the president and Prime Minister Raila Odinga to push forward BBI. Some team wants to scuttle that effort in Naivasha. And what is taking place in Naivasha is not about BBI. Take it from me. That is just politics. Somebody wants to make sure that they scuttle the efforts by the president to unite this country, to push forward BBI. And that takes me back to the behavior you see from our friends in Tangatanga. You know, it's good you come out clearly and say, I'm going to be on the side that will be no on this BBI. But during the day, you want to tell the country that, you know, we have no problem with BBI, we are behind BBI. But at night, you go to Naivasha to hold meetings, trying to strategize how you are going to, you know, scatter this BBI effort. My plea to the Deputy President, let him read the mood in the country. The mood in the country is that BBI is a good thing. BBI has some solutions to the problems that we have been facing. BBI wants to fight corruption. BBI wants to have an inclusive government for everybody in this country. Why should you oppose such an initiative?
Right. Maybe also just to get clarity, Richard Onyonka, you can also chime on this. Is what they started reporting this morning as a side, but there are fallout in Jubilee over BBI retreat in Naivasha. Gladys, you've said that all of you are in one piece as it is right now.
Jubilee.
Just a moment. Allies, not necessarily Jubilee.
Yes, yes.
So this is not a Jubilee.
It's not a Jubilee.
PG as the way it was being put.
It's mixed completely.
It's mixed.
Yes.
Okay.
Dibal.
All right.
I was going to raise an issue earlier before I forget.
Please.
Okongo Mogeni has told Her Excellency, Gladys, those meetings, when we met the delegates, people sit down, people talk, and people bring out the issues which they are feeling are critical and important to that place where the meeting is, or the community, or the county, and it has been very democratic. Actually, for many of us, and I'm sure my brother Okongo will agree, when the people go to the rallies, we laugh it off. That we are having fun.
Okay.
It has really nothing to do with what the BBI is.
You must realize something. It is not my place. Neither will I do it or criticize the manner in which you conducted Kisii, because your Kisii leaders.
No.
It is yourself.
Let me finish.
It's for you to do what you want to do there.
Let me finish.
What we are saying
Gladys,
is that we are meeting.
Let him finish, then we'll come to you.
Okay.
We'll come to you.
What I'm saying, Madam Gladys, Honorable, is this. That is exactly what I saw in Kakamega, and that is what I saw in Mombasa. So if somebody is, in fact, I now think, from what you're saying, the meeting that is being held in Naivasha is to figure out what to do next. No. Because those meetings are devastating. Number two, go to page 10 of the Standard. Wow. Moses Kuria says, down there, paragraph down there on official position, he says this is a PG. All right? Then you come up with him continuing to say that we are trying to look at what is going to happen. That's paragraph number 4. You go down. Until there's a place where my brother Didmas Baraza says, this meeting is actually there for us to check the strength of Deputy President in Parliament and at the Senate. As a politician, why would you want to check the strength? Are you going to impeach somebody? Are you going to bring out issues in Parliament? Or are you able to fight the BBI when it arrives in Parliament? What is the reason why you are meeting? So in reality, for me, the way I look at it as a politician, the teams of Jubilee were meeting, yes. Some members of Jubilee, others, it's a long story. Some of the members who are in Kieleweke have said, to hell with it, we cannot go for that meeting. We are not interested in that. And my honest observation is, anybody knows. And the good thing is that man has been in Parliament longer than me, I think, most probably. And all of you have watched what has happened in Kenya. Leader Pogisho, the number of members of Parliament who come back to the House every 5 years are only
70% attrition rate.
Exactly. So you are taking people who may not even come back. They are the ones you're going to consult on what you want to do. Go and talk to the people, hold meetings with the people.
All right, just, you see, Dibal.
No,
Dibal, and that's why I would like
just
to
a moment.
change
I think it's Pogisho's something to come.
No, it won't work, Dibal, because the reason why he has misconstrued what I said is because you ended up going to a commercial break after all of them had spoken, and I didn't get an opportunity to complete what I was saying. Therefore, they've misconstrued out of context what I was explaining about what's happening in Naivasha.
Right, but Gladys, you elected actually to speak after everyone, isn't it? Yeah. If you did, let's just go sequentially. Then I'll give you a well of time to actually explain this.
But they're commenting on incomplete information.
All right, then you'll rectify that when you get your chance.
So they shouldn't comment on what I've said.
Right,
and you also shouldn't comment on what we say until we finish.
All right. Let's hear from Pogisho. Just a moment, Richard.
Yeah.
Pogisho.
Gladys is assisting you in your job of presiding over this thing.
Which I'm glad.
So she can gladly be your assistant. Yeah, Deval, the situation that we are in, we must first of all come to terms with who are the authors of BBI. And there are only two people who author BBI. And when those two people have a direction that they would like for people to understand,
yes.
So the rallies are supposed to espouse that, which direction we are moving. Number two, I think Gladys, we can comment on what you said, because Gladys has given some information.
I gave a background.
It's okay, that background.
I said the resolution of why we are meeting. I've not even told you the reason why we are meeting.
Yeah, we don't respond to everything, Gladys.
Okay.
This is what I'm saying. Gladys has given us the fact that they agree with BBI report as presented at Bomas. That is the end of the agreement. And so what happens is that something else comes after Bomas and it is agitating, because nobody knows what will come out of BBI 2. And I think your team, whatever group, is like-minded people, which can also be Tanga because they are like-minded. Also, jumping the gun, because you don't know the outcome of this thing which is going to come. I believe that we have a situation now where something else could come out of or improve BBI 1. And that is what is agitating this group. Because they would like to see BBI report as presented in Naivasha as being final. But nobody can guarantee that. I think the team has been reappointed, a team of experts has been reappointed, and a product of that is going to be gotten from the people themselves, the regions. So something will come out of this thing which is bigger and more improved probably than BBI 1. And that is what is agitating the team that is in Naivasha. So the Naivasha team wants to do something else that they might not like.
But going by the pronouncements we've had from Manyora Drive as it is right now, with the extension of, having the regional government as
exactly.
well, right?
Yes.
Why would they not be, concerned about the extension of government, even looking at what we have still as a side of a story where Madama claims that BBI is to extend the term limit, right?
Just hold
on to that. We'll hear from Gladys, then we'll come back and then just marinate.